Hello, we saw how we can register service worker in the browser by in the previous video. If you didn't watch it, please go and watch my previous video if you want to understand this video. We will move forward. So we saw that how you can register the service worker, and the other things we saw the manifest file. By the manifest file, you got icon like you use standalone application in the computer like there are famous software like Adobe. Adobe is a company who made a software like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. So this software is only available for the Windows and Mac OS, and it has a GUI app. It is called GUI app. So whenever you go to the start menu in the Windows operating system, you got menu, okay? And these same things you can do also in the PWA by the use of manifest file, right? And what other things we can do with the in the PWA with the help of service worker, we will see in this video. By the service worker we can manage the cache memory. So cache memory is just like a memory. You use RAM. We can save data in the cache memory by the use of service worker. And now question is arise when to use the cache memory. So let's suppose a scenario where a client he basically want to go Delhi to Bangalore. He has urgent work, and he request to the web that give me the list how many train run between Delhi to Bangalore. This is the request by the client, and in this scenario, what a service worker do? He fetches the first he this information send to the server, and server send the data, the list of file and the number of the train, and he responds. Then service worker responds to the user. This is very basic things we use every day. You browsing like that. You give request to any of the proxy server, then it fetch the data from the server and return to the user. But by the use of service worker, what you can do, you can save this file in the cache memory, and whenever a client request the same things, so suppose how many train running between Delhi to Bangalore, in this situation what service worker can do, he fetch the data not from the server but from the cache memory he saved, and response to the user. So this type of response is very fast. This is faster than the server response. This is the same as you can imagine that a cleaning worker go to the room, and uh, with this cleaning tool by he clean the room. And now in this scenario what he do, suppose a detergent or any type of cleaning product, he can he puts it in the any empty room or basement in the hotel rooms, or you can imagine that he put all the cleaning tools in the basement of the Gautam's room. Gautam's is a data scientist, and he come USA. He is staying in the USA. Okay, he puts all the cleaning tool on the Gautam's room. So what is the benefit he get? From the next time he doesn't need to bring it from the storeroom. Okay, it take time. First he, suppose a Gautam need any cleaning work, cleaning room service, so he call to the receptionist, and first first worker go to the storeroom, then collect the cleaning tool, then go to the room, so it will take time. In this scenario, if the workers say puts all the things, all cleaning tools in his room, he did not need to go to the storeroom, and this will save the time. These type of things we can do by the listening the installed event. So as I told in the first video, there are lots of event listening by the service worker, by which uh, you can do the some work. So this is very basic HTML code. I just write here heading code and paragraph, and I put the images. That's it. I don't do anything else. This is the file I made. I open in the web browser. So as you can see that you can also see the code here if you like. So I just made here the heading, paragraph, and I put the three images here. While you are using the browser, at the background there are lots of things going on. So service worker, if you don't know, service worker run at the background. Okay, so at the background what he do, I explain you. At the background you can manage, you can give the command to the service worker. Let's see the small example. So the highlighted in the bold word, focus on there. So in this code, what service worker does, first he listening the installed event, and he open the catch version. So catch version, it is a name of the catch. So if you know cache memory, it is just like a memory, like a RAM. So to find the data you make a variable. Okay, so just like I am making a variable, so for every time you have to make a variable. Then how you can find where is data? It is okay. So that's why we make a variable in the memory, right? So similar like that, I make a variable here, catch version. So I make a variable here, and now focus on the other things. Add all is a function. So I just put here file here. So you can directly give the array here, but I put in the variable file. This function add the index.html file and the images human.png file. So I hope you understand what it does. Now let's see the other code. In the next, so fetch is the final thing. So fetch is a event. It is also a event which is listening by the service worker, and it is used to fetch the result from the server also and the cache also. So in this scenario what he do, first suppose a client request to the not request, type the URL in the browser, and he match. So as you can see that I highlighted the event dot request. So this is the client request, and service worker returned the catch response or the server response. Here here service worker first check the cache memory, then go to the server. So this is called cache first strategy. So now what he do, service worker send to this file. In this scenario you don't need any internet connection. Okay, you don't service worker don't talk any to the server. This is my index file, and this is the manifest file, and I wrote, this is the images. I put here these three images, and let me show you the service worker file. I listening the installed, and I explained this in the slide. I only add two things here, index.html file and this file human dot this image. Now I go live. Now what I am going to do now, I go offline. First go to the, this is the cache memory. Okay, so as you can see that This is my data, index.html file and the images, these images. Now what I am going to do now, I go offline so that it can't communicate with the server. This is I am using here local server. If I go offline, it service worker can't able to talk with the server. So now I refresh this. So as you can see that I got here index.html file and human.png file. Now I get all the files because I do now I am online. Now what I do, I write other things also. I want to fetch other things also. So write asset games.png file I have. Park.png. I save it. Now I again go live. So as you can see that now I am checking the cache, all the so all the things now you can get. Like I made a first cache. Likewise, you can make any number of cache, but here it has a limit also. Like suppose you have a RAM, it has a limit 4 GB, 8 GB. Likewise, in cache memory, you don't uh, you can't create unlimited cache. Okay, so how you can manage this, I will explain you in the next video. Thank you.